Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good, they're usually under the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another unboxing and first impression for you, and this is the House of Orientica. House of Orientica is another perfume house from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for more than 20 years. They are one of the less known perfume brands from United Arab Emirates, but in my experience I unboxed and reviewed many of their fragrances before, especially for a price. They are fantastic. So this one was sent to me by Orientica for review. This review is all mine. They don't have any say in this video. There is no money exchange, no affiliation, no sponsorship, nothing. It's just a pure information for you guys out there. So let's get to the video. So this one just came out a few days ago. It's so new that you cannot find it anywhere. Even their own website, they don't have it yet. So if you are interested, you have to be patient and see if it comes up in the next few days and weeks. So this one in particular is from their luxury line. So they have two tiers of perfumes. One is on the luxury line, one is on the affordable line. This one is on the luxury line and it's called Desert Dusk. So Orientica Luxury Line or Luxury Collection Desert Dusk is EDP, is 80ml and is targeted unisex. I still don't know any information about it. There's no publication, no information, no note breakdown, no even price, nothing. So it's so new. My guess is it's going to be around £100, give or take, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less, because all this perfume from this line are around £100. There are two luxury lines. One is called Luxury Collection, which is around £100. One is called Luxury Collection Exclusive, and that one is around £150 plus. So this one is from their luxury line. So let's do the unboxing. But please, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they could be a hidden gem. So let's do the unboxing. When you do unboxing, you can't do anything about the noise. Sorry about that. Alright, so as I said, this one just came out a few days ago. Very brand new release from the House of Orientica. And I unboxed and reviewed the sister from this one, which is called, this one's called Desert Dusk. The other one was called Rose Eclade, which was a beautiful perfume. So let's see how this one goes. So same box and bottling from this line, but different coloring. And this one is like a wallpaper, very nice. This one is called Royal Cream or Deep Cream or Light Cream. So it opens like this and it sits in the gallery. This is the certificate of authentication. They have an app. If you're interested, you can go to the app and see when you buy something indirectly from somewhere else, which is Orientica perfume, you can always make sure that it's authentic. So this is what they sent. So as you can see, it sits in this gallery, velvet gallery, and beautiful bottling as always with this line, the Luxury Collection. And wow, super heavy bottle, beautiful gallery, and cream color. This is a combination of glass bottle and metal around it. It's like a metal mesh around it, which makes it very, very attractive. It's like a royalty. It's like highest luxury you can get. And the cap is very heavy, pure metal cap, and it's got a design to it. The atomizer is cream again and modern. Here we go. Very good atomizer. It's not pressurized, but it's almost there. So let's get to the first impression of this fragrance. Desert Dusk by Orientica. Here we go. Ooh! The first thing it hits me is the spiciness of it. It's quite spicy, sweet. So the sweetness around right now for the first impression is around 6 to 7. So it is sweet, but it's not overly sweet. But it's done very well in here. So first thing it hits me is the quality. As always with the luxury line from the House of Orientica, they give you everything plus the kitchen sink for a price, and in this case exactly the same. Very good quality, very good high quality perfumery in here, high quality ingredients, high quality materials. So very well blended, very well done, very smooth, very rounded, straight to the perfume. No alcohol, no harshness, no chemical, none of that. Straight to the perfume, and is very nice. So it is targeted unisex, and to my knowledge it is unisex. The first one, the Rose Eclade one, which is a sister for this one I unboxed and reviewed, it was quite feminine because it was a rose dominant perfume. But this one is better in a way. The only thing is it is still unisex, bang in the middle, but still hints femininity in here because it's got a big floral aspect in here. Yeah, big floral aspect. There's a ambery feel to it as well. The amber in here is quite deep and resinous and thick amber. So it's a bit spicy, sweet, and it's a bit honeyed, and also definitely vanilla in the base. I can smell it. Vanilla is just quite sweet, giving it that sweetness. Overall, again, same with the Rose Eclade. Unisex, yes, but it leans feminine because the powderiness of this fragrance is very powdery. So Rose Eclade was quite powdery itself, but this one is taking it even further, so it is even powderier. I would say the powderiness in here is quite strong, and it smells like a almost baby powder. It's going to that realm. So it's very powdery. It's big body of floral in here. The base is quite woody, but the woods are quite clean. It's very musky. The musk in here plus those floral making it quite powdery and little bit on the feminine side as well. As I said, bang in the middle, but leans feminine. So as I said earlier, I couldn't find any publication, not even notes breakdown for this fragrance on Orientica's website. So I just AI'd it to see if AI has any idea. It came up with some notes breakdown. Let's see how it is. So we say it says white flowers and powdery accord. Yes, it's very powdery. And white florals, yes, I can smell white florals. Definitely I can smell jasmine, I can smell lily of the valley, yeah, and some gardenia. So big gardenia in here. Gardenia, lily of the valley, and jasmine together, giving it that big white floral body, plus that the powderiness. The powderiness is much bigger than the first one here. Is almost going to the realm of baby powder. So it's very powdery. So in the mid we have coconut milk and powdery musk. Yes, the musk in here adds to the powderiness of it, but overall it's quite clean. Coconut milk, yes, it's very coconutty. Yeah, definitely big coconut in here, and the coconut in here is very milky. So it's a milky, lactonic, sweet, powdery coconut. So you need to like this kind of powderiness to enjoy it. This is powderiness to the max, you know, powdery and more powdery. And the base we have musk and dry amber and moss. I smell some woods, which not mentioning in here. Again, this is not an official note breakdown. It's according to AI. I couldn't find any information, so I'm just relying on AI to tell me something. But majority of what this mentioning is correct. It's very white floral dominant, yes. It's very powdery, yes. It's very musky, yes. And also amber, yeah, it's very ambery in the same time. And mossy, hint of maybe greenness in here, not too much. It's mossiness, a little bit earthiness, but by far the biggest players are the powdery aspect of this fragrance and also the florals. The florals are massive in here, plus that milky coconut. So if you want to take three things from this fragrance to give you an idea: powdery, milky, coconutty, and white florals. So in that order is very, very dominant by white florals. And overall, again, giving it that feminine touch. So especially that powderiness, giving it a big, big feminine touch. So same as the Rose Eclade, this is feminine in the same time. Quite feminine, I would say, very feminine. Anyway, so white flowers and powdery accords. Middle accord is powdery musk, and base is musk and amber dry. It could be pear. Yeah, hint of pear in here. Little bit of peachiness, little bit of pear as well. So pear and peach are quite apparent in the beginning. It's quite giving it that little bit of fruitiness, but it's in the background right now. It's like secondary rather than the first to come up, because that powderiness is so strong in here. The powderiness is basically taking over almost. It's got amberette and moss and jasmine, yes, and it's got what is that? I don't know. Anyway, so sorry about that. I have a cough. I still have a cough. I have a cough for the last 7-8 days. So what to take from the first impression? This is unisex, leaning feminine. Definitely, I smell a big powdery aspect to this fragrance, which is coming from the combination of musk, combination of white florals, plus baby powder, hint of baby powder in here, a little bit almondy. Yeah, a little bit nutty almondy feel to it as well. Big milky lactonic coconut in here, which is very apparent and big player. And also the white florals, jasmine, lily of the valley, and also some gardenia. To my nose, it's a big gardenia in here, which they're not mentioning. As I said, this is just an AI giving me ideas. So if you like the description I gave you, everything else is nuances and facets, like the woods, the musk. Although the musk is quite strong from the get-go, it was quite strong. Yeah, musk is quite big in here, and it's adding to that powderiness of this fragrance. So powdery and more powdery. If you like powdery perfumes, wow, what a gorgeous fragrance. Very feminine, quite mature, I would say, at least 25 years and older to be on the safe side. Definitely feminine to my nose, and also occasion wise, this is very opulent. It's very good for going out, special occasion, evening, very special ceremonies like wedding and birthdays, formal occasion, dating, things like that. Very opulent and very sensual and quite sexy in the same time. I would think a lady with a beautiful dressed up very nicely, like a big dress, and some light makeup, plus this, it would give the lady an edge, basically beautiful edge of femininity and sensuality. So overall, for first impression, I'll give it 2 thumbs up. Yes. In the next video, I'll let you know the development, the longevity, and things like that. But for now, the House of Orientica done it again. As always, in this luxury line, they keep coming out with beautiful perfumes, very high quality, very high standard of perfumery, very high standard of ingredients. And as I said, it could be around £100 or maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. We have to wait and see. If you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. I'm the first. Definitely nobody else has ever talked about this before, because it's so new. If you are interested in purchasing one of my own perfumes and support me that way and get something very beautiful in return, you could do that. I leave them in the link. I'm the artist, I'm the worker, I'm the perfumer. So there are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. I put more than 60% pure perfume oils in my perfumes, which is unheard of. That makes them huge, bold, big, very long lasting, huge personalities, very artistic and unique, and they are like time capsules. They take you different places, different time, and they are super beautiful, if I say myself. Thank you very much as always for watching. Thank you very much for your love and support, and I'll see you later. Bye bye bye.